So who does the game reckon is doing best, if not me? Russia, Ethiopia, Scythia, Mali, Canada. Russia we really can't see much of, but we assume that whatever is going on in here is pretty good. Mali, looks like Mali always do well. They've got a lot of space in that desert. It's always looking pretty decent for them. And Canada we knew were doing well because they pushed right into America, which I find so fun. Ethiopia seems to have just sort of pushed into the Congo and have made some space for themselves there as well. So yeah, I can kind of see all of that actually. Fascism time. Woohoo! Everybody's excited. Fascism. Levy en masse. Force modernization. Third alternative. Those are fantastic things. And I'm going to get logistics to help my all of my artillery move about a bit more. We've got economic union. We've got 5-year plan. We've got new cars. We've got old cars. We've got scripture. Colonial taxes. Colonial offices. That'll do. Pat's car. Look how many cards I can fit in that. I've never actually understood that particular meme. Does that one come from a particular place? Like, I'm sure it does, but I don't know. Never really got that one. Right, Scythia I've managed to push into from a very strange angle here, but it's working well so far. Observation balloon, you come to there. Great. Oh, that's a lot of cavalry. Okie dokie. Well, that could be a little bit of a problem, but we'll just move our infantry army into Susa quickly, just to give them something to worry about. In fact, actually, even better, I can start blasting their cavalry with it. That's pretty decent too. Okay, hang on. I think we can do this. Just jump in. Oh, that pretty much did it. Rio is taken, and then Porto Alegre is taken as well. I think when all... Look, Rio is loyal, Porto is not, but that'll get pushed through pretty quick as well. Good. Oh, not a dust storm. Come on. Come on. Ironclad takes one more city as my battleships continue their merry, merry journey around the world. Oh, Rio has a military academy. Nice. That's good. That's really handy. We've got enough tank armies, haven't we? That's good for now. Hello, Tyre. Oh, yeah, that's going to fall pretty quick as well. Great. I think Scythia's got a large nation, but it's not particularly strong. So I'm hoping we can burst through pretty quick. Hopefully that'll take India out of the game as well. Every time I take an AI out of the game, you can hear my computer just sort of go, as it just gets slightly easier each time for it. Sorry, Egypt, I'm just going to take you out as well. It's sort of the east to west thing I've got going on, and I really don't want to break my flow. I think Valletta just got flattened by Scythia. That's mean. Don't do that. Why would you do that? It's like they knew I was using my crazy faith per turn to get infinite resources from it. I mean, ugh, why would you do that? 1 attack, 2 attacks, 3 attacks, and 4 attack, and this Brazilian city has been taken with no siege equipment, which is always fun. Bomber strikes like so. That means my infantry army can now run in to the Scythian capital, take that over nice and quick as well. Good. Man, we're moving fast now. This is awesome. Another one of these Central American states is taken. Nice. Oh, Gran Colombia is disappearing rapidly. Rebellion in 2 turns, you say? That's not on. Now taken Salvador as well. And I even have Belém surrounded, although I might unsurround it, seeing as there is rainforest that is in the process of burning down. That's never fun. Man, one thing I am doing, though, is religiously finding all of the uranium I can and just improving all of it. I want it. I want it all. What I have discovered is that there is a lot in Mongolia who I left alive, but now they have 2 uranium sources. And Scythia have 1, 2, I think 3? I think there's one over here as well, as under Isiek. Might be. Yeah, so they have 3. Goodness me, Russia has a lot of uranium. Who would have thought, eh? That Russia would be a, nuclear superpower. 1 more Scythian city taken as well. Hooray! Also taken Persia's old capital from Egypt. I feel bad about this. It's so rare that you see Egypt have a really decent game, and I'm now just going to take that apart from them very rapidly indeed. I believe that's Gran Colombia's capital taken now as well. Bogota. Nom 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 nom. There's a secret city down here. I'm just going to go and find Quito. Okay, that's good. Luckily, I now have a bunch of 4-range battleships. Unluckily, this thing isn't in a fleet. I really need that to be in a fleet, so I might just treat myself to a couple more battleships. One there, and... Oh, have I run out of gold? No, I haven't run out of gold. It's just that there's already a boat in that one. Well, how about this over here as well? Battleship, done. Perfect. Okay, that should rapidly help the cause. Another little city here as well. I think we've pretty much taken over the Caribbean islands now. It's just a little bit of fiddling around to do, but we're getting there. Incoming tank army. Whoa, bloof. Very good. Okay, now I've actually been spawning Faith tanks, which are my favourite sort of tanks, onto this Scythian front, and I think we're now beginning to push very, very delightfully now, which is great. All I need to do is somehow make sure that my artillery can all come and fire and move in the same turn and do as much as they can. I can't quite reach. Oh, that's annoying. Where's my observation balloon? Here it is. Right. Fire. Wow. Oh, medieval walls just melt. They just melt against my army. And there's the... Oh, come on. I should have paid attention. I should have hit that with one more bomber. That's fine. Basically, all of my invasions now are just a race against loyalty. It's like I need to take cities over before they flip. And this one, for instance, is just about to flip. So it's like, nope, 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 nope. Come back in. Don't do anything stupid. Aha! International waters. Good, that's a good card. Let's get rid of Levy en masse. Don't need that anymore. International waters means that I'm building all boats at double speed. When combined with the Venetian arsenal, I'm going to get a fleet pretty quickly. Although, actually, some of my really good naval cities have just been kicking bombers out continually, but that's okay. There's a seaport here now, for instance. So, this is exactly the sort of place that I can be kicking out really cool things. 13 turns for 2 battleship armadas. I'm willing to wait for that sort of glorious effort. That's awesome. Oh, perfect. I finally built a holy site on South America. That means I can get in my temple and my mosque, and we can start to do really, really cool things over in this direction. I want to spread my religion across South America. Let's go for a couple missionaries, and then we'll just start putting those out. Lovely. This destroyer has had a promotion for approximately 30 years in-game, and I can't promote it because every turn there's another city to kill. It's like, please, I want to stop, and I'm like, no, never stop. Never stop. We must continue forever. I built the Taj Mahal in possibly like my 15th city. I really like it. The extra era score you get is amazing for making sure that you never go into a Dark Age ever, although when you're in a Domination game, there's no chance of you ever going into a Dark Age because you're just killing things, and every time you kill something, you get 5 era score for taking someone out of the game, so that's always fun. What just happened? I just lost a city! Oh my god, that's embarrassing. We're just going to pretend that didn't happen. I love how Mongolia has been refusing to build an army just so that they don't anger me. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. But unfortunately, their very existence with 2 piles of uranium, it does annoy me. So just one bomber is going to take apart their entire civilization. I mean, that's all I need. Just the one bomber. It's okay. Second time lucky, and we take the city. Perfect. Scythia had so little population. What the AI does is it builds these kurgans everywhere, and then it doesn't have enough food to actually improve its cities. It does it every game. And I find it so funny that it just has never quite figured out that that's what's happening. I mean, I guess, like, how's it going to? It is the AI after all, and the AI is really stupid, but still, you would hope these things would get better somehow. Another city gone here as well. I'm really hoping now that these cities are going to be more loyal than they were. That's loyal now. Perfect. Okay, we're slowly turning the tide here. Oh, I could put an aid request in. You know what? I'm not going to bother with that. I get the sense that nobody's really going to be digging it today. There's that 1 attack on Belém and 2, and that's Brazil out of the game, which is a really useful thing because they kept stealing Kabul. And Kabul is like my cornerstone of my army. It's such a good city-state, giving me double experience from all the battles I initiate. It's a huge difference. It really is. I can also take out Quito, which I believe takes Gran Colombia out of the game as well. That, I believe, is pretty much a unified South America. We just need to mop up a 3-city, which very, very disappointingly has decided to, you know, run away from me. But we'll get that in a second. 14 pop main capital. That helps a lot. That's cool. 9 turns on that. That should help the loyalty. Oh yeah, all of my cities are now super loyal again. That's good. I was worried this was going to be a real problem for me. Oh, of course! Missile cruisers! Yes, I've got force of organization in. It's still 700 gold to promote one of those, but still, that is a good upgrade. These things fire with 117 strength now. 134 with all the promotions and fascism. Wow, that's awesome. Now that I've picked the 3 uranium up from Scythia's land, look at that. 18 from improvements. Nice. 18 uranium. That's 6 death robots, everybody. 6. Oh, I'm looking forward to that so much. Babylon now falls again. Babylon. It's gone. It's dead. Am I going to liberate it? No. Why would I ever do that? What a silly... Why does it even ask? You know, at this point, it should get the hint of what I'm trying to achieve here. And just sort of go, okay, well, there we go. Oh, Gilga, bro. No. No. Why would you do that? Oh, you know what? Fine. Well, if that's how it is, then you'll just have to meet your own demise. I don't want to be the one to kill them. I'm just going to let them rebel to loyalty, and then we'll go from there. Okay, now we have undisputably taken over South America. That's it. That's it. It's unified under a glorious Japanese banner, but we're not finished. We're not finished. I'm still hungry. I'm still ready to munch on more. Don't mind me, Aztecs. You're next up in line, but also you have a bunch of missionaries everywhere, and I'm finding them very annoying. Potty's fallen now as well. Liberated Georgia? I don't think so. It's very enthusiastic for me to be liberating things. It's like, no, please stop. Ethiopia, you are next. Literally no one is safe right now from my insane navy. Copan is gone as well. Couldn't cope with my fight. No, I'm not going to even try. It's a terrible joke. I have a new Himiko, by the way. So she is going to go and take over Nalanda for me because it's great. Oh, Kabul has gone again, and it's Canada this time. I am just so fed up of Kabul just leaving me time after time after time. Like, please just sort yourself out. Come on, there must be some... There we go, let's get some envoys. I'm just going to flood Kabul with them now. Canada, if I wasn't going to kill you already, which to be fair I was going to do, that would have been the final straw. That's the final straw before the final straw, whatever that might be. Oh, it's the Mayans out of the game, I believe. Woohoo! You've gone 6-0 score. Yes, Taj Mahal gives you that little bit of an extra boost, which helps. And Washington has fallen, which means I have properly made landfall now on North America. I know I had Florida beforehand, but really? Does that count? Only you guys know the answer to that. And 2 fresh out-of-the-box missile cruisers. Woohoo! You are armadas already. Good to go. Good to run in and have some fun. There is Tbilisi. Nice. Picking up a lot of capitals here. Like, it's getting to the point where there's really not much left for me to capture. Or at least in this sort of, like, Middle Eastern area. That's the original capital of Sumeria. Okay, well, that is... Okay, there is something for me to capture then. That's good. I don't want to get bored. Batumi has gone. Oh, the Aztecs still have ancient walls. That's really not going to go well for you at all, is it now? 13 Pop City falls into my hands so easily. We are really pushing now into North America. This is wonderful. Renaissance walls from Canada. At least someone's trying. I mean, trying is a strong word. It's still utterly full of failure. But, you know, like, at least they're trying. Toronto is fallen. We're so close. Computers now. And then robotics. 5 turns away from giant death ribbits. I'm also now pushing into Mongolia. This one city has 2 sources of uranium. Hooray! I reckon Russia's up next. Hee. Oh no, we're already at war with them. Oh, well, how convenient. That's even better news. Right, Kabul, this is enough. I need your double experience. I need you to get away from Canada, stop being annoying, sort yourself out. And if I have to do this again, I'm coming after you, Kabul. I'm warning you now. Like, I will only tolerate this subordinance for so long, you know? Before even I get frustrated. Ah, Chicago. It's clever. It's just inland. I can't quite reach it. Where's my navy going to be best to go? I was thinking about keeping my navy to one side or the other, but actually I'm going to keep it in the Atlantic, I believe. I think it's probably better suited for an Atlantic game. Oh, hello. This one actually has confidence range finding, so that can shoot right over next turn. Beautiful stuff. Another Mongolian city taken. This is not going to take long, like at all. Scythia is now out as well. 7 brothers have rapidly become 0 brothers because every single one was killed by rampaging infantry. But we don't talk about that. That's just something that happens debatably, you know? Constantinople. Is it Istanbul or Constantinople? No one ever remembers. So there's Constantinople. Now this is Istanbul. Oh, exciting times. They might be giants are going to get very confused by this whole situation. Like, they're just going to have to sing about everything in repeated circles. First Russian city taken. Smolensk in this particular case, but that's going to help me just to keep the loyalty in the north of the map, which is, again, deceptively difficult to hang on to here. 13 pop propeller. God, Egypt have done a fantastic job. They probably had about 5 capitals. I feel rotten. I really do. Taking apart Egypt's empire like this, like when a computer does well, I feel like I need to celebrate it. And they really did well this game. It was wonderful. Never mind. I mean, it is what it is, but I feel terrible. I'll be back. Oh my word, those are my favourite words in Civ. They really, really are. Okay, I've just unlocked seasteads for now. That's okay. That's fine. Right. I need to do the Manhattan project at some point and the stuff that comes with that, the fun stuff. Let's get the stealth tech going. What's Kyoto up to? Missile Armada. Let's get the Manhattan project done after that. Perfect. Just sweeping. This one cavalry army is just going from place to place to place and just munching through the Mongolian forces. And I have these military engineers who are desperately trying to keep up, being like, we're trying to put a railway in, I promise. And like, they can't keep up because of the speed of this invasion. It's wonderful stuff. Actually, this place is always in drought. I'm going to go put a forest in the middle of it just to stop it from droughting. Look at all these luxuries I've got. Yes. I can't trade with anybody, so I'm just going to give them all to Congo pointlessly, but sure. We've just met Germany. Hello. Don't mind me. I'm just the world's savior. I'm just doing my thing. Hey, Germany, do you want all this stuff? Yay! Wouldn't that be amazing if just like they're just chilling and I turn up and I'm like, I've got all these things for you, and Germany sort of looking around going, I have no idea who you even are, but sure. Well, yes, you'll be my new international trading partner, and I'm thinking, yes, you believe that. You believe anything I tell you to. My cavalry is just going to nip round and take Raknet. Aha. Oh, look at that. I've got a great work. Oh, hang on. Have I actually taken over Kandy at some point? Yay, I did. I think what's happened is I've killed everybody that Kandy's ever known, so that, like, imagine Kandy sort of stood there in a group of, like, 7 people, all of which would, like, he consider a good friend of Kandy, and, like, I've gone around and one by one I've just gunned down each friend, and it's just me left, and they're like, oh, okay, well, I guess that's, I guess we're your friends now, and it's like, yes, you are. Casual 18 pop Chicago. Just going to nab that. That'll be good for loyalty. Thank you so much. Well, like when this happens, 3 great people on the same turn. I got a general, an admiral, and an engineer. Woohoo! Don't mind me, St. Petersburg. Just going to drive a tank through you. Ah, yes. The irony of driving tanks through Russia, eh? In Russia's defense, they aren't used to being invaded from the west going east so successfully. But if there was one person that was going to do it, it would be Japan. You know, Japanese-Russian wars. I've only done a little bit of reading into the sort of severity of them, but the impression I got was that they are just, like, they were horrible. Like, just, oh, I mean, all war is horrible. That should be said, but, I mean, blimey. I think that's Egypt out of the game now. Oh, my shame is complete. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Egypt. You did so well. Like, and that's not even me. That's not even me being mean, you know? That's genuine, like, attempted compliment there. Jet bombers. Jet bombers are amazing. I've had this huge problem where I've got this air force in Asia and they can come through to Europe via the landmass, but I can't actually cross the Pacific. It's too big. But now that I have jet bombers, I'm really hoping they will have enough movement to be able to fly over. It's quite a cheap upgrade as well, but if I make a little stopping port here, they should be able to come through. I hope. Because at the moment what I've done is I've taken over all of the, like, the naval cities that I can reach from Canada. Like, actually, a missile cruiser in Toronto was able to shoot over to Ottawa, which I found really funny. I mean, it's not really very funny, but I found it funny. So that was really good. But now I'm just sort of, like, trying to think about how to sort of get the inland cities, which are proving a little bit more tough to get. I think my tactic so far is just sort of, like, drive a tank directly into the walls and see if that helps. Which, to be fair, in most cases it kind of is. Mongolia is finally out. I respected their little vampire chilling northern kingdom, but as soon as they had the uranium, there was only one way that was going to go. I'm getting 27 per turn, by the way. I haven't actually used any of it yet, but that's the most uranium I've had in a game for some time. It does help, I guess, that I own the world, but we're not going into the details of it, you know? Sorry, Spain, you are next, my friend. You're kind of just... I guess it's because you exist. I think that's probably what it boils down to. Jet bombers, oh, they have such good range. Yes, 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 yes. That's wonderful. Line infantry, get in there. I'm still using line infantry on some of these attacks. I'm really not picky. Also starting to steal Mali cities at the same time. I was kind of at war with them for some time, actually. Like, for a long period of time, but I never really got around to doing anything with them. But now I am. Now I exist. And they can come and meet the beautiful dawn that is the Japanese Empire. We're not kind of anywhere near where we should be right now. We are now over in Moscow. But, you know, we're having a ride. We're having a good time. Everyone's having a good time with us. Spreading the word of anime, Godzilla, and other amazing cultural exports like One Punch Man. Tvir, you're dead. Ha ha ha! Yes, says Power Hungry. Ryan has gone mad with power this game. It's happened. Also going into Amsterdam simultaneously. This is all happening in the same turn. This is the size of my army now. I can just afford to split it into several random pieces. Yes, I got another relic. That's wonderful. Mechanized army. One attack. Oh, it doesn't get a second, unfortunately. Here's the test. Can we cross the sea? Yes, we can cross the sea now. Wonderful. The jet bombers are go. Oh, their increased range makes it so much easier to reinforce my flanks. That's good. I've got another one coming across. Another one. So I'll have 3 more in 4 turns. So that'll massively help this American theatre of war. Theatre of war. Sounds like a really dodgy band, doesn't it? Like from the 90s. Maybe a prog rock group? Like that's the sort of vibe I'm getting from that. Oh no, the Dutch have sent a caravel to intercept me. Oh, what a shame. And the submarines have killed it, like, already. I mean, yeah, that was a panic. Whoa. Steal this little city. I'm going to use this one as a little staging ground to jump into the rest of the land. Nice. In fact, actually, Magnus, you just jump into it. Great stuff. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana. Jump in and take it, and this... Oh, I thought the 12 Pup City would fall. I even sang the banana song. Come on, Civ. You got to respect the banana song. Like, if I start going on that, then I want to take a city. That's just the rule. Let me think about this. Do I want to declare war on Germany? Yes, of course I do. I've defeated enemies 10 times as powerful as you. 10 times, you say? Ah, is that why they call you 10 times Germany? No, is that a nickname for a different... Okay, well, I won't ask them. We'll just skirt around that one. And kaboof! And they're out. There you go. So, I mean, I dread to think what enemies 10 times as powerful as that were, but, I mean, honestly, that would be terrifying. Landed in Stockholm as well. Russia actually had pushed into Scandinavia very, very ably. Quite proud of them for that. It's a good result. Amsterdam, 15 pop has fallen as well. Goodness me, sorry, there's so many cities. I've actually got to that stage as well where, like, all of my cities outside of my actual Japanese industrial hub, they're just doing projects. I can't be bothered to micromanage this all at the moment. And Kasploosh, you going to let me kill that one? Good. The War Department, of course, every time I get a kill, I'm healing myself. So actually makes sense for me to keep momentum here. Take 2 with the city attack and bam. Hurrah. Oh yeah, the World Congress is still a thing. Oh wow. There's a lot less people in this Congress than there was first time round. I mean, but what could have happened? What's going on? Why is everyone disappearing? Are they just not showing up to vote? Guys, come on. If you get given the vote, you have to vote. That's the whole premise of democracy. Our forefathers fought for that vote and all that. Terrible, really. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Midnight Oil, Trevor Daskby, Paul Coffey, Senjik, Kroger Brand, Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard and Portland for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who comments and likes. Thank you!